Let me get this straight. Chelsea or Manchester City could win a trophy at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium before Spurs. I love it. Chelsea versus Manchester City preview. Let's get into it. What up though? How are you guys doing today? Today's video is going to be a fun one, an exciting one. We're going over Thomas Tuchel's press conference where he speaks about a lot of different things. Foden and Mason Mount. Which player is the better one? Which player is the more generational one? Which player is going to be more successful in their career? A question got posed in that direction. Additional team news about the game against Manchester City. At the end of the day, it is the preview for the final of the Champions League. Yes, Chelsea are in the Champions League. It is hard to believe after January. But in this video, we'll give you the press conference breakdown, the predicted lineup, and, in my opinion, the scoreline and how Chelsea will go about this game. Make sure you stay tuned. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And in the comments below, just for our fun, let me know, Mason Mount or Phil Foden? If you had to trade tomorrow, Foden for Mount, would you do it? Just want to know. Tuchel's talking about how it felt the next day after we made the Champions League final. He said everyone's on a buzz, everyone's trying to plan for the last week of the season, and boy does everyone have something to play for now. If anything, this is going to give us a little spark in the arse. Literally, FA Cup final, you want to play that game. Wembley game, of course you want to play that game. The final in Istanbul, of course you want to play that game. But potentially we might be playing the final at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Now let's set this straight. The fact that we could potentially win a trophy, right, at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium before Tottenham, love it. Absolutely love it. Have some of that. Basically, Thomas Tuchel answered a question now that is made redundant and could possibly be very interesting to see how the governing bodies will go about it. Thomas Tuchel spoke about having the final in Istanbul, and he said it doesn't matter, he will play it wherever it's needed. He didn't even know this was a discussion. But, and this is the key but, the UK has put Turkey on the red zone due to the coronavirus pandemic. And now all of a sudden, the authorities are trying to ask UEFA to move the final to the UK and make it into a more neutral venue that will be easier for the teams to get there due to the pandemic. For me, if we get it at the Spurs Stadium, big man, I am going to be gassed. Absolutely gassed. Thomas Tuchel strikes me like a guy that's very grateful, you know. Every time I hear him speak, I'm just grateful to have him, and I feel like he's grateful to have us as a club and as a fan. Like, the way he's talking about reaching this final, I was like, yo, it's not about revenge. It's about me feeling great at work and me feeling great at Chelsea, and this is a great reward for the club and the staff and everyone. You know, it sounds like a man I would want to work for. I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, he spoke about Foden and he spoke about Mount, and he said they're both humble, talented individuals, and this is what English players could be like. And for me, I'm not gonna lie to you, they are creme de la creme. Like, they are up here. In my opinion, when they retire, they're gonna go down with Lampard and Gerrard. That's how good these guys are projected to be and are already producing at this young stage. Like, if you look at Phil Foden, in my opinion, Phil Foden is gonna win the Ballon d'Or one day if he carries on going the way he is. He could be the best player in the world. This kid is pushing Kevin De Bruyne for the most important player of the season for Manchester City. That's how key he's been. And Mason Mount as well. He's been fantastic. Arguably Chelsea's player of the year. Like, if Mendy weren't alive, I would give it to him. Literally. What I love about Tuchel is he's very honest. And he says, look, I can't judge any targets at this moment in time because we're going into all the finals to win. Like, I can't deem the FA Cup more important than Champions League. We all know that's not true because FA Cup's nowhere near as important as the Champions League. But he's right. Look, once you get to a final, who likes losers? Mum's life. I hate losing in final. Honestly, I'd rather not get to a final than lose in a final. Because the absolute ceremony, the killer of a ceremony, yeah, is so bad to see. When you see your boys going up that stage and you see them picking up the medals, and then you see people collecting medals that you know your boys deserve, and they're lifting the trophy, and you have to sit there as a fan and watch it. You have to swallow that humble pie. Like, you literally have to eat it up. It's part of the testimony of being a football fan, right? You watch the ceremony after the game's done. And for me, bruh, I'm not gonna lie to you, it hurts. I don't want to see that. Well, like I said, we are going to talk tactics, and Thomas Tuchel said he hasn't decided how he wants us to play at this moment in time because he will think about that more and doesn't want to give his tactics away. Guys, he's lying. We're going to play the exact same way we played in the FA Cup final. It was way too successful for us to flip it up. Like, think about it logically, right? You have a formula that works. We stay compact, we stay organized, and we stay humble, and work ethic is on a high key. Next thing you know, you're chasing, and you hit them on the break. This is how you beat Manchester City. They're most probably going to play Emerick Laporte. They're most probably going to play Diaz at the back again because they will want their revenge and they want to wrap up their title. Chelsea, on the other hand, we will take a draw. I personally will happily take a draw. If it's 0-0, I won't care. I genuinely will not. We need the point. We need to stay in contention for top 4 and keep it steady. Thomas Tuchel also spoke about the importance of having the fans against Real Madrid. Like, clap them into the stadium. Bro, those fans are legends, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. The fact that these men would actively go out of their way to go and wait for these players to arrive, I love it, man. Match Go In fans and me don't usually see eye to eye on many things, but with stuff like this, hats off to you guys, you know, because it means a lot. I can imagine for this team, like, it would mean so much, like, and for me, I appreciate that, and I know the players do as well. He spoke about Azpilicueta in such a light that I actually love it. Personally, for me, it's important to speak about Cesar Azpilicueta in this light, because I've always had the conundrum whether Cesar Azpilicueta is a Chelsea legend or not, because realistically speaking, has he done enough? For me, multiple Premier League titles, Europa League, I think 2 of them. Then there's numerous cups, and now potential FA Cup on top of the original cups he's won, and a Champions League. This will solidify him as a legend, a captain that's won the Champions League. Without a doubt, he will be remembered in years to come. And Tuchel speaks about him in high regard. He calls him honest, humble, hardworking, sets example, and this is what you want from your captain. Like, Aspie's not the greatest player in the world, right? But he is such a hard worker and makes up for what he lacks in technique by just pure passion and ability to raise his game on the big occasion, and I don't think many players can do that these days. Regarding the lineup's going to be the interesting one for me, because I think Edouard Mendy is going to start in goal. Mendy will continue his reign of terror when it comes to keeping clean sheets. Hopefully we can add to it. Hopefully we can catch Edison in Manchester City and get him the Golden Glove. It will be beautiful. It will be well deserved and well earned. He will join an elite goalkeeper list and hopefully add to it with years to come. In the back 3, I genuinely think Thiago Silva is going to be rested, so I think this is where Kurt Zuma will come into the middle, and then we're going to go with the same 2 centre-backs in Andreas Christensen and Rudiger. The 2 will play and be continuously successful, hopefully, and Zuma played well against Manchester City in the first game, so we don't need to be negative or constructive about it. I think he should have a solid game. I don't think rotation is going to be heavy in this game, but I do think there will be a change of right wing back due to the fact that Azpilicueta looked shattered and almost looked dead before he came off. So I think Reece James is going to get the run out. He's going to have to deal with Raheem Sterling most probably, or Phil Foden on that right hand side. On the left hand side, we will continue with Ben Chilwell and persevere, and honestly, Ben Chilwell has really raised his game and become a real reliable and consistent player, which is becoming really impressive. In the midfield too, sadly, there is no room for rotation. If Mateo Kovacic ain't fit, I do not see anyone apart from N'Golo Kante or Jorginho starting. Therefore, I once again feel like we're going to go with that consistent unit. The front 3 is where I believe we are going to flourish because of the amount of rotation we have available to us. I think Mason Mount and Kai Havertz will be rested for the Arsenal game. Additionally, I think this is the important aspect. I think Hakim Ziyech and Christian Pulisic will start in behind Timo Werner, and that will make up our front 3 and the team all in all. As you can see, the team here should be more than good enough to beat Manchester City, but at the same time, if they lose, it won't be because of the XL, but it's purely because of the fact that Manchester City are a world-class team. Pep Guardiola is no mug, and Tuchel is no sucker. It happens. We will lose or win games here and there. It's not end of the world if we lose this game. That's why I think with my prediction, my humble prediction, is going to be a 1-1 draw. I think we will get a draw, but if we lose, I will be not too disappointed because of the fact that it's been an emotional week for both teams, and this game is almost like a throwaway game at this moment in time, but we do need the point. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, let me know in the comments below, who do you think is going to have a better career, Mason Mount or Phil Foden? Do you think Azpilicueta is a legend for the club, by the way? That's another one that we should have had earlier on in the video. I really should have put that in. But I'm going to see you tomorrow for the match review. Peace out. I'm out.